So, you're a traveller, or more specifically, a road warrior. Some of you might be aware of the extreme conditions that these heroes of the corporate world undergo. We call them the 5 road warrior curses. Curse 1, packing. You thought you'd travel light to that conference in California, but there's nothing light or portable about that mouse. It's a bit bulgy, isn't it? Curse 2, setting up. You've got an 8-hour flight. It's time to work on that presentation for the conference. Can't find a surface for that mouse. Sorry, I don't think so. Curse 3, working on a plane. So you decide to do the unthinkable. Use the trackpad, which requires the dexterity and patience of a saint. Well, you've only got 7 hours and 59 minutes to go. Curse 4, on the road. You're on your way to that conference, but there's a few things you want to change before you get there. But at least now it's just you and your trusty tablet, and your fat fingers, and that bumpy road. Curse 5, old tech. You've made it. And despite the grammatical errors, your presentation's proudly up there on the screen. Oh, your pointing device doesn't work. Anyone got any batteries? All of this could have been avoided with one simple device. It's the TRACPOINT, the little brother of the Propoint. Small, lightweight, and reliable. No more struggles with your mouse. No more fighting for a surface. Small hand movements give full mouse control. It's even got a built-in presenter. Work anywhere and, close the deal. I love it, and so will you.
No matter what you need to create, or which computing device you use, and wherever you may happen to be, you deserve one tool that does everything. No compromises. That's why we created Propoint. We've created the ultimate ergonomic mouse for designers, power users, and people on the go. It's also a presenter device, and you can even use it on your iPad. The Propoint was designed from the ground up for productivity and ergonomics. Conventional mice use a claw grip that orientates your hand and wrist in an unnatural position, that over time causes pain associated with carpal tunnel and tendinitis. Propoint's innovative pen grip design aligns your hand and wrist in a more neutral position, providing comfort and precision at your fingertips. Not only is Propoint the most comfortable mouse in the world, but with our gyro technology, it's also a presenter, meaning it's actually 2 devices in one. Stand tall with Propoint in hand and flick the switch to transform it into the best presenter device in the world. Lead your audience through your story with a virtual laser pointer and draw on the screen to highlight what matters most. Propoint supports a wireless receiver or Bluetooth, which means it can be used on almost any device, even an iPad. Your iPad is great for reading and browsing, but for creating content with a touchscreen and a fat finger, it can be difficult. So we partnered with the best remote desktop app developers in the world, so you can remote into a Windows machine with full mouse control of your desktop apps like Word or Excel. No desk? No problem. If you're sitting on a sofa with your laptop, in a cafe, on a plane, or in a train or bus, this is where Propoint shines. You can use it right on your laptop palm rest. The USB receiver also charges the mouse. A 30-second rapid charge gives 1 hour use, so you never get caught short. Propoint not only gives you the full functionality of a 3-button mouse and scroll wheel, but with gyroscope technology, it opens up a new world of tilt gestures for panning and zooming. Unlike other mice that use the scroll wheel for middle mouse clicks, Propoint has a dedicated 3rd mouse button that's easy to click. You can assign separate functions to all 3 buttons when the device is tilted, so there's actually 6 button actions right at your fingertips. And office programs like Word and Excel use tilt gestures to effortlessly flick up, down, or even left-right. In Photoshop or Illustrator, flick to the area you need to work on without even pressing a button. For 3D modeling, use tilt gestures to effortlessly rotate, zoom, and pan. Assign shortcuts to the tilt gestures, like app switching and the actions you use the most. Propoint is the ultimate tool for designers and power users, in the office or on the go. Our goal was to develop one tool that does everything you need on any device with no compromises.
Touchscreens are great when you're navigating phones and tablets, but when you're sitting at a keyboard doing computer work, there's still no decent way to access the full power of touch. So what we've done is develop the Swiftpoint GT with gesture technology, an innovative device that has both the power of a mouse and truly natural touch gestures.
The Swiftpoint GT is the first mouse in the world to give smooth panning and flicking without having to reach for the screen. It opens up touch to Windows 7, and fully touch-enabled systems like Windows 8 and 10 just come alive. You can use the GT on your desk like a traditional mouse, but unlike other mice, it's designed to operate on your laptop next to your touchpad. So whether you're on a plane or a train or in the living room, you can always use the GT and be 100% productive. The GT offers two modes of use. There is a point-and-click mode, just like a traditional mouse. Then there is the touch gesture mode. Tilt the GT over slightly to touch the stylus, and Windows 8 and 10 now see it as a finger moving on a touch screen. Windows 8 and 10 apps are all about tiles designed to be moved sideways with your finger. They're a nightmare to use with a scroll wheel. The GT supports native touch, so we can intuitively pan and flick smoothly left and right. The new web browser has great features too, but only for a touch screen. With the GT, you can flick back to a previous web page, read through the page with the scroll wheel, and then flick back to the top. With the new Start screen in Windows 10 Preview, you can use the power of a mouse and touch to easily open and switch between apps that now open in smaller windows. Windows 8 and 10 suddenly make sense and actually become pretty awesome. The latest versions of Word and Excel are also touch optimized, and with the GT you can flick and pan your way straight to the section you need. And in Excel you can instantly go over to the column you need to view or edit. No other mouse is this fast and intuitive for navigating documents. It takes you to a new level of productivity. We also support all the other touch features like zooming and application switching. If you're using Windows 7, Android, Mac OS or even an iPad, we haven't forgotten about you. Just check out our other videos below. With other small mobile mice, you need to use a claw grip, which soon causes cramping in your fingers. The GT has an ergonomic pen-like grip that is comfortable in anyone's hands, large or small. It's 30 to 40% more efficient and more accurate than a touchpad. You can connect via Bluetooth 4 or the USB receiver, which also charges the mouse.
Several years ago, we designed our first mouse, designed to help people be more productive while using their laptop on the go. We had a lot of great feedback and received a number of consumer and design innovation awards. Industry experts around the world rated it as the best mobile mouse on the planet.
We now live in a world of touch screens. So we've listened to our users and spent 2 years building prototypes and trialing concepts to do natural touch gestures in a mouse. Swiftpoint's team of hardware and software engineers developed a unique stylus tip and lens optic system. The end result is a world first. Natural touch gestures without your hand leaving the mouse. It's just like having an extension to your finger. And we can't wait for you to experience how amazing this feels.
Hi, I'm Irma Sandoval, Brand Manager for Mice at Logitech. I'm here to introduce you to Logitech's newest and slimmest mouse, the Logitech Ultrathin Touch Mouse. This sophisticated mouse was beautifully crafted to perfectly complement the good looks of today's Ultrabook and MacBook computers. Its sleek lines and brushed metallic body make it a perfect match. It's ultra portable with a feather-light slim design that you can easily slip into any computer sleeve or pocket, so you can take it anywhere you go. Its responsive touch surface supports natural intuitive gestures, making simple touch navigation easier than ever. And using Bluetooth with Logitech's Easy Switch technology, you can wirelessly connect the mouse to multiple devices at once and easily switch among them with a simple flip of a switch. The Logitech Ultrathin Touch Mouse charges through USB, and just 1 minute of charge time gives you enough power to keep working for up to an hour, based on typical user experience. It's also available in 2 colors, black for Ultrabooks and white for Macs. For more information on the Logitech Ultrathin Touch Mouse or to purchase your own, visit logitech.com.